It's the show.
Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We are honored to have you with us for our special presentation of the NBA on the King holiday. Our featured matchup tonight, Raptors will be going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And for Brooklyn, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And today we honor the one and only Martin Luther King Jr., a man who stood for the peace, unity, and equality of all people. It's a great day, Shaq.
That man gave his life for what he believed in. We are forever indebted.
Well, the progress that he made, truly he led by example. He lived his life a way that we could emulate. Instead of talking about it, he was being about it. The Dr. Martin Luther King. Just about time for tip-off on this very special day. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And the Nets head back to Brooklyn after today's contest. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often. They want to keep it competitive.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a chance for them to make a statement tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Jarrett Jack. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And then there's Henry Sims. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2-guard spot. The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Porzingis can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Toronto with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And that one's good. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Curry. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jack passes to Kilpatrick. Dishes it to Young. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic. and they got good shots, and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Drummond throws it down.
High and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Curry attacking. Sims with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Kilpatrick passes to Jack. There's the screen. He kicks to Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Curry kicks to James. Back to Curry. DeRozan in the corner. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jack. And it's off the back rim, no good. Toronto trailing. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
All right, Doris, here's Jack after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And DeRozan, here we go. Here's Kilpatrick. 14 points from him the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. There's a good screen. Passes it to Jack. Here's Sims. The shot will not go. Good D by Drummond. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Curry leading the charge. And it's DeRozan missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Feeds it to Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Sims. Outside Jack. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the basket good. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Drummond sets the screen for Curry. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Jack passes to Kilpatrick. Low block shot. They grab their own miss. Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. James kicks to Curry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
moment to check out the stats for Andre Drummond. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 15 points a game, 14 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what
Well, he realizes his role. I mean, rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else is a bonus.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Here's LeBron following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Jack. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Here's Jack. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
DeRozan's shot is good. Nets trail by 4. And here is Jack. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the inside, Sims. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Sims has got his first bucket of the night. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Curry dishes to Drummond. Curry against Jack. It's Curry with the drive. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Jack passes to Sims. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Drummond. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. The dish to Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Number 1, Steph Curry. 3rd is D'Angelo Russell.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
I want everyone here in Canada Center to give it up and cheer on your dance band.
Where Toronto sits right now in the league ranking. First in assists, first in shooting percentage, and they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Porzingis. Wiggins comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Nash is subbed in for Steph Curry. Now here's Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And Drummond kicks to James. The Raptors need to get a shot. And Drummond throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break Toronto. Here's Wiggins. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now, here is Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now, here's James. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. And Sloan kicks to Robinson. There's a good screen. Knocked loose. And that one is stuffed right through.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Drummond. Here's Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively if you can't block.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he can't get the first one. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
And he sinks the second.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut down on his turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career-high 57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
Now, here is Robinson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 3. Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan. Offensive rebound. Here's Young. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Booker dishes to Nash. Wiggins outside. And he banks in the lane.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Sloan, defended by Nash. And Sloan kicks to Young. Goes up to the stripe. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Young's got 8.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
Nets trail by 3. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Curry. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And Sloan kicks to Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. The pass to Sloan. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Raptors leading by 3. Kicks it to Wiggins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Very strong start to the career last year of Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas. Just 1 year with the Jayhawks. Came out strong early on. And Clarkie never slowed down.
Yeah, found his stride early and just kept strutting his stuff right to the tune of Rookie of the Year.
Free throw good. Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins won the Roy last year, and really deservedly so. He was the early favorite to win it, led all rookies in scoring, and wasn't really close. Put up almost 17 points per game, and he shot the ball from the perimeter far better than most thought he would.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Donald Sloan.
You know, for Wiggins, he was also the rookie leader in minutes played. He quickly became the go-to player for the Wolves, and no other rookie carried as much offensive responsibility as did Wiggins.
Sims, the pass to Kilpatrick. Robinson up top. Here's Bogdanovic. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Jack against Curry. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jack. Lays it in off the breakaway.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Here's Valanciunas. Excellent D that time from Robinson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jack passes to Kilpatrick. He dishes it to Sims. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Raptors with some changes. James comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DeRozan in for Booker. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Here's Curry to end the run, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Jack. Here's Robinson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he had.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here in the second quarter, pass to Kilpatrick. The feed to Jack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Toronto grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Screen by Valanciunas. Off the pick. Jack with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's Jack again missing. The Raptors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Curry dishes to Valanciunas, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Sims kicks to Robinson. Jack passes to Kilpatrick. It's Robinson high post. He has 5. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Talking about Jarrett Jack, he is especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yeah, experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable, especially when it's winning time. He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Jack. There's a screen by Robinson. Dishes to Sims from 12 feet out. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got assist number 8 now on the night. Curry with it. He's got 8. With some arc. And good on the basket. Hook it. Curry's got 10.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
In the corner, it's Jack. A baseline J, and that one's good. Jack's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your dance time.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 1, the Raptors.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Drummond's checked in for Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. A 26-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Stolen by Robinson. He kicks it to Bogdanovich to the left wing. Now here is Jack. 8 points for him. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 6-point Nets lead. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Drummond, a screen. Feeds it to James. There's the pick. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Drummond, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Toronto, Andre Drummond. At the line for two.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That one is off. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Nash is checked in for Porzingis. No good on the second free throw.
Going back to Andre Drummond, some say there aren't any true centers entering the NBA these days. But I look at Andre, I look at DeMarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns, and I think to myself, what are these people talking about?
Just 4 to shoot. Off the screen. The shot is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
And talking about Andre Drummond, I remember when he fell to number 9 on draft day. All sorts of experts were making excuses as to why. But even then, there was this eerie feeling that some teams had made a huge mistake in passing on him. And that feeling turned out to be correct.
Knocks it loose and stolen by LeBron. Curry kicks to DeRozan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Nets leading by 4. Now Jack, 8 points for him. Young left side. From about 16. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Nash. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. 8th in fewest turnovers per game. 15th in rebounding. And for opponent scoring numbers, not so strong. Only in the top 20 in the league in that category. They leave a lot to be desired at the defensive end.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nash. The Raptors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Nets. Donald Sloan comes in for Jarrett Jack. And so Nash nails both of them. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Screen by Young. Here's Sloan, defended by Nash, and stolen by LeBron. Now the Raptors moving it up. DeRozan leading the charge. It's deflected. The dish now to Sloan. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Ellington. To the right side. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Around 5.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. But he gets it back. Sims kicks to Ellington. They set the pick. He dishes it to Sloan. The feed to Ellington. Sloan passes to Sims. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Takes a three.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. The drive by James. Kicks to Nash. Drummond sets the screen for Nash. Puts up a three. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Pass to Young. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Drummond a screen. And Nash, here we go. And LeBron throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
There's the screen. Passes to Ellington. Here's Sloan, defended by Nash. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Sims. And James pulls it down. Raptors are gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Got a piece of it. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Sloan kicks to Sims. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Here's Drummond. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measured 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends.
And on the topic of Andre Drummond, Greg, there are a few guys in the league who combine his kind of size with the type of athleticism he possesses. Fast up and down the floor, quick off his feet, even sports a little hang time. I mean, the guy's got a full package athletically.
You talked about the raw physical tools. Then you factor in the two things as a big that I really value: great hands and quick feet. And he's got that going for him. So you can't go through him, you can't go around him, and you certainly can't go over him. I mean, what's left?
We can only hope to contain him, as they say. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Sloan. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Here's Young. And, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Nash dishes to Drummond. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good. That would have tied it. Nets leading by 3.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Young. Young, a screen on Nash. Sloan passes to Young. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nash kicks to James. Dishes to Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 8 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Nets They lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And, Coach, what impact is your defense having on slowing down their offense?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Rick, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it's tough to play on the road, and they overcame that. They were mentally and physically prepared for this game, but it hasn't been easy. They faced some intense play from a team on its home turf, but these guys didn't cave in. In fact, they fought back with some intensity of their own, successfully, in front of a very hostile crowd.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
The big positive, I think, their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going, because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Young is out there with Henry Sims. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Curry dishes to James. And here is Curry. Drummond, a screen, off the screen. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead has come down to a point with the bucket from DeRozan.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Jack with it. Here's Young. Toronto grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry passes it to DeRozan. LeBron James on the wing for the lead, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action, a competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And Young now, top of the key. Clock at 6. Here's Sims. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Toronto.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Outside Jack. They set the pick. And Bogdanovich kicks to Sims. Pass to Kilpatrick. The Nets working the ball around now to the left side wing. At the top of the key, Sims to the left wing. Here's Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. LeBron dishes to Curry. He kicks it to DeRozan. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Off target from three-point range. Raptors with the lead. Outside DeRozan. Feeds to Curry. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. It's deflected. Now the dish to James. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bogdanovich, no luck. Toronto's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Yes! James picking up the assist. 12 points for DeMar DeRozan. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And Jack kicks to Young. Sims stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Toronto leading by 4. Curry passes to DeRozan. Here's Porzingis. There's a screen. He feeds it to Curry. He dishes it to Drummond. Here's Sims. He's got 8. Pass to Kilpatrick. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Raptors have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Curry kicks to James. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Nets trail by 6. Out left to the wing. Jack against Curry. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Nets ball.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Toronto. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Robinson's checked in for Henry Sims. Here's Bogdanovich. James covered. Young with no one around. Gets an open look and hits. Young's got 14 points.
I mean, no one really near him, but still, he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Jack with a screen on Curry. Kilpatrick passes to Jack. Shot from 12. And it's in off the backboard. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
The feed to Bogdanovich. Screen by Young. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Curry dishes to James. They set the screen. Young with the steal. Now here is Jack. He's got 10. There's the pass to Kilpatrick. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Jack missing again. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Nets trail by 4. Now Jack. Pass to Kilpatrick. Back to Jack. Screen by Young. From the wing. Shot's good. And that's 12 points for Jarrett Jack.
That was Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really solidly done on the screen.
a moment now to look at. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for LeBron. Booker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Nash in for Steph Curry. Now here's Booker. Ellington defending. Booker the pass to Wiggins. And again, Toronto no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Booker. And let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. And you look at Hollis Jefferson, fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
And you know, you talked his athleticism, but you can add a few other A's to that athleticism, like alertness, awareness. I mean, he's got both of those qualities and abundance as well. A's are wild here.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Young up top. Kicks it to Ellington. Back to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 16. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. There's the pick. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Robinson a screen on Nash. Shot off the screen. They get it again. The second chance effort. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
The 8-footer. Here's Nash, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And Young slams it home.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Back to Nash. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Nash has got 7 points in the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Young, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Valanciunas gets to Wiggins. A floater, and he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
1:44 left to play in the third.
Well, guys, in the NBA, you learn things by doing them in game-time action. And Andrew Wiggins had plenty of time to learn on the job. He was second in the league in minutes played last season, only behind James Harden.
Checking out the numbers for Young. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 13th in rebounding, 16th in scoring, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in block spurt.
You know, you mentioned how powerful he is on the board, going full throttle at both ends every play.
Drummond's checked in for Toronto. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Here's Sloan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screen by Young. 5 on the clock. Robinson down low. Defended by Drummond.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Nets trail by 3. In the corner, it's Ellington. Gets to the corner and buries it. Ellington's got his first basket. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's Drummond missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Sloan, screened by Young. 5 to shoot. For the lead. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Drummond.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, a great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
The Nets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That free throw good from Young. Here's Curry. There's the triple. No good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. Again, folks, 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA.
You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money.
Toronto trailing. They've got Wiggins. Andre Drummond is out there with LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. James with the bucket.
Big-time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
The Nets shooting straight 49% from the field. Jack passes to Hollis Jefferson. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Defended by Drummond.
What a game we've seen here for Young. He has 23 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you could say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. So it's Toronto now. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. Curry dishes to James. Wiggins outside. Back to LeBron. Fires from the line. And it's DeRozan missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and 1 there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Porzingis, he's checked in for Wiggins. That one is no good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second. Take a look at what Curry's done. 12 points and 9 assists.
That's his second personal foul.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
That's his second. At the line for the Raptors, Thaddeus Young, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
For 3. Again, Curry missing.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And Jack kicks to Sims. Here's Kilpatrick, banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 4.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Jack against Curry. Screen by Young. Here's Kilpatrick. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Young. Here's Sims. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Look at what Sims has done so far. He's got 12 rebounds and also an assist.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kilpatrick passes to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's DeRozan to take the lead. And again, Andre Drummond. And the Raptors lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Jack's shot is good.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Porzingis passes to Drummond. Cannot hit. The Nets go the other way with it. Passes it to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Here's Kilpatrick, defended by Drummond. And the basket by Kilpatrick. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
LeBron dishes to DeRozan. And again, Toronto no up.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And that one's good. Jack's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Drummond sets the screen for Curry. To the middle. to stop the run, and Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Curry. And that's 13 points for Andre Drummond. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Kilpatrick. He kicks to Sims. Toronto grabs the miss.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
The pass to Kilpatrick. Screen by Young. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And Jared Jack, no good on that one. Pass to Kilpatrick. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that's good. Jared Jack for 3. Jack's got 19 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Nets leading by 5. And here is Jack. Down low. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Raptors trail by 6. Curry with it. Now Jack defending. Left side, DeRozan. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 18 points for DeMar DeRozan. Jack with it. Young, a screen on Curry. Outside Jack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Curry kicks to DeRozan. And another basket for Toronto.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
The Nets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. On defense, Toronto. They set the pick. Screen by Young. Sims, the pass to Kilpatrick. The shot is off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Curry kicks to DeRozan to tie it up. Jack with the rebound. Jack's got his 4th rebound in this one. Feeds to Young. Knocked away. Sims got a hand on it. Left side, DeRozan. Outside for Curry. The 17-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Kilpatrick. From downtown, it's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right side, DeRozan. From 12 feet out. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
And Jack, here we go, and that one's good. Jack's got 13 points in the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Curry dishes to DeRozan. He feeds it to Drummond. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Curry against Jack. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Jack. He's got 21 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Free throw good. Jack. And Jack drops them both. Here's DeRozan. Here's the screen. Drummond, a screen. And it's LeBron missing.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
DeRozan passes to Porzingis. Curry kicks to Drummond. Outside DeRozan. Pulls it up. And right through it goes. DeRozan's got 17 now, just in the second half. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kilpatrick passes to Jack. Six to shoot to the paint. The shot's good from Sims. And the Nets lead by 2.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
James outside. Here's DeRozan. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Jack. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, and a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like. They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Porzingis passes to Curry. There's a screen. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jack's got 5 rebounds tonight, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Brooklyn foul. Henry Sims. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Free throw no good for Curry. The Nets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Jack passes to Kilpatrick. Jack against Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for Toronto. Jared Jack taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Raptors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And DeRozan kicks to Curry. Back to DeRozan. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Kilpatrick. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your dance time.
.103 left in the fourth. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Jack dishes to Sims. Young in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The feed now to LeBron. Takes the 13-footer. Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Young. Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your dance time.
There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Jack against Curry. Out to DeRozan. Leaps for it. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Curry can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seemed to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, have a good night, everybody.